Sorry, ma'am, your card is declined.
Excuse me? My card is declined. Is that what you said? Oh, no, man, babe, don't be silly. Oh, listen, your machine must be broken. And I know it's so embarrassing when your machine breaks sometimes. But look at the color on that card. It's black. Do you know what that means? It's got money. It's actually got lots of money. That's why it's specifically black. So listen, just go try swipe it again, because money loves me, and sometimes it gets so embarrassing. Money loves me so much. It likes coming to me. Sometimes it doesn't want to leave me, you know? I'm planning on giving you a very big tip, right? You saw 50% tip on a very big bill. So if you want that money, you need to make sure that the card machine works, right? Yes, so listen. It happens sometimes. Machines break. I know it's embarrassing. I'm sorry. But there's definitely money in that account. Just try swipe it again. It'll be okay. It's okay. Don't worry, okay? Just swipe it again.
I'm gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hey gorgeous, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kopano, and this is How I Do Things, the show where you send me your questions and I let you know how I would do things, and I can take it as entertainment, use it as advice, take it, don't take it, use it, don't use it at all. Darling, listen, do what you will with it. Like, on a very, very serious note, do what you will with this information. Do you know why? Because I'm no professional. I'm no professional whatsoever. I'm literally just letting you know what I would do if I was in your shoes. Hunties! So, as you know, with the new sketch on Mondays, we talk about money and mindset. And today the question is, can your self-image hold you back from being rich, darling? From having lots of shmoney, honey? And the answer is yes. Your self-image can definitely hold you back from making this money that you're supposed to make. Let me give you an example. You're working at a place, right? And you have a colleague. You guys are at the same level. You guys have got similar experiences. But there's something about this chick and the way that she carries herself that you later on find out that she was able to negotiate a higher salary than you were. What is it about the way that she carries herself, the way that she speaks about herself, that gives her the nerve, the gall, the bladder to be able to go and negotiate a salary that is higher than yours? Honey, self-image is tied to a lot of things, and it also includes how you think of your worth at work, at home, with your shmoney, honey, how you approach demanding the money that you deserve, your invoices to be paid on time, for you to be paid what you are worth, and for you to quote the money that you're supposed to quote. It affects a lot. So today I'm going to tell you about a few things that you need to think about, and how your self-image is affecting your shmoney, honey, and how you need to alter it to maybe increase the amount of shmoney that is coming into your back pocket. Number one, yes, your thoughts affect your life. What you think of yourself, your self-image affects how much money you have. Now, there's two schools of thoughts. Some people say you are what you do, and other people say you are what you think. But here's the thing. Some people say that if it's taking time for you to think positively about yourself, just start to do the actions and the mind will follow afterwards. But unfortunately, that doesn't always work. It doesn't last long, because if your mind does not catch up with what you believe in, then your actions are going to fade. So you're going to carry yourself as a confident person, but if you don't believe it, if you don't think it, those actions are going to be diminished. The moment somebody comes up to you and challenges that, you're out. So you need to think it, to believe it, to do it. What you think about yourself is how you act about yourself. So you need to start deeply believing things in order for things to change in your life. So a lot of people will tell you what to do, but they won't tell you how to think about money in order to really change your perspective and your actual coins in your bank account. So the next few tips are about what you're thinking and things that you actually need to believe in order for those actions to change and for your bank balance to change as well. Number two, you can think your way into wealth, because the seed of wealth is thought. You think something, then you act on the thing. So how do you change this belief that you are worth more money, or that there is more worth in your work, or that there is wealth that you can actually create. The first thing that you need to understand about making money, having money, and being a person who's actually deserving of money is understanding that if anyone can do it, so can you. If Oprah can be a millionaire, moving on to billionaire, then you can do that as well. The thought that other people have more worth than you is the number one thing holding you back from making the money that you want to make. Thinking that you are different. The only difference that there is maybe you look different, your thumbprints are different. But if one person can be a billionaire, then so can you, because we were created all with the same amount of worth, and we were created all with the same access to the same wealth and the same abundance as anyone else. So if there are people who are going on to being trillionaires, then definitely you can do the exact same thing. If you want to build wealth, you actually have to start believing it first. And to believe that you can build wealth, you have to believe that you're worth it. And if anyone can have it, then so can you. So clearly this is a self-belief thing, and clearly this is a self-worth thing. If you have not watched my video about self-worth yet, click up here and I will link it for you. Number 3 is believing that fruitfulness is your portion in life. What I mean by portion, it means that it is meant for you, that it is for you. It is not reserved for Oprah, it is not only reserved for Elon Musk, and it's not only preserved for Bill Gates and all of those Warren Buffetts of this world. It's also preserved for you as well. It is your portion in life, and it's something that you either accept or something that you don't accept. We walk around these streets thinking to ourselves, I wish I had more money. And that is you thinking to yourself that fruitfulness is not your portion. It is. It starts by you actually accepting and believing that fruitfulness is your portion. Like when we're dishing up plates in life, on your plate is fruitfulness, and you have received it, you refuse to eat it, believe it, live it, indulge it, and actually think that I am worth fruitfulness. So what does this mean? Every single thing that you touch must turn to gold, must bear fruit. So even if you are in the job that you are in, that job can also produce fruit. Whatever industry you're in, whatever job you are in, you can and you should produce fruit. You are a fruitful person. So everything that you put your mind to and you put your energy to should bear fruit. It is something that was predestined for you, designed for you, and designated for you by birth when God decided that you will live. So fruitfulness is your portion. Start believing it and saying it every single day, that fruitfulness is my portion. And this just leads to number 4, that you can be fruitful and that you can be wealthy literally doing anything. Starting off from sweeping the streets and doing people's gardens. There are people who have companies that do gardens that make millions. So there's no industry that you can go into that you can't build millions from. Yes, it is true. If you're starting from scratch, there's certain businesses and certain industries that are easier than others. But that does not mean that where you are, you can't become wealthy. You can build wealth in whatever industry and whatever line of work you are in. So stop the thought that I'm in the wrong place doing the wrong thing because I can never get rich doing what I'm doing. Yes, you can. You can use the skills that you have, the knowledge that you have to build your wealth. Start studying people who have done it before and start believing that fruitfulness is your portion, that you can build wealth in any industry that you are in. So great, Kopano, you have given us a whole lot of things, great affirmations for us to go home with. What must I practically do about this information? I can think myself to wealth. I can dream up money. I can believe it in my heart and in my soul. But where's this money, honey? Where is it? I'm a positive person. Number 5 is for you to become intensely involved in your money. And what do I mean by this? Literally become a bit of a prick when it comes to your money. Literally. Every single cent of your money you need to be involved in. You need to find out how can it increase, how can it decrease, why is it what it is, and why is it not anything more. So what this means is that if I am in the business of lecturing, I want to find out How much are other people charging for lecturing? What are the current industry standards? Why am I currently being paid this? How can I negotiate more? If I can't get more now, then how can I work towards having more later? So that is looking at your specific income stream and becoming completely involved in it to a point where people think to themselves, this girl does not play with her money, because your money is important to you. You need to look at the fruit that you are bearing. What is it? Where is it? Is it the biggest it can possibly be? And am I taking care of it? So when it comes to you and your financial advisor, when it comes to you and your HR, all the deductions that are coming out of your account, what are they? Where are they going? Why are they that way? And how can we make sure that this is the best options that I can possibly have? When you talk to your investment manager, same thing. Life policies, endowments, anything that you have, you want to become intensely involved in, because it is your money. You have right to that money. It is something that you have worked hard for, and you don't take it in a complacent manner. What happens with wealth is that we become completely complacent about how much we're making, where we're making it, and how we're spending it. So where's our money actually going? How is it going there? And what is our attitude towards our money? If our attitude towards our money is about scarcity, we will always be scared of charging what we're supposed to, negotiating higher fees, and scared of even asking people to pay us on time when they actually owe us money. So be intensely involved in your money. Be serious about your money, because it is a part of what you have to offer and what you have to serve, and you being rightfully paid for what it is that you are doing. You have to ask yourself, out of all the skills, out of everything that I have, am I using it all to bear fruit? And if you are not, that is where your wealth lies, and that is where you are not making the money you're supposed to, because you're taking the talents, you're taking the knowledge, you're taking all of the skills that you have been given and you have been blessed with, either through experience or because of who you are. If you have certain inclinations in certain areas, and you are wasting them because you do not want to be fruitful with them. So do an inventory of yourself, because wealth is not just in money. Wealth in love, wealth in life, wealth in skills, and wealth in talent. Look at every single form of your wealth and be intensely involved with it, and make sure that every single piece of your wealth bears fruit, including you. Are you bearing fruit with every single asset and piece of wealth that lies within you? Are you bearing fruit? My honeys, that was so intense. I think my ears are even red. But I hope that you enjoyed that one, because I was highly passionate about that one. Money and mindset. If we're ever going to be talking about money, we have to get practical about it, but we also have to talk about the mindset, because as much as we can try to do things to make our money, if we do not overcome the thoughts that we have in our mind, that money is never going to catch up with us. So I hope that you enjoyed this one. Comment down below and let me know what stood out the most for you and what you want to hear later on in more Money Monday conversations. Until later, beautiful people, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share this with a friend and leave a comment. I'm Kopano, and this is How I Do Things. Hey gorgeous, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for making it right until the end. Now if you have not subscribed to my channel, click on this button right here, and if you want to continue binge watching, go right ahead. You can watch a whole lot of Chalito Tuesdays, or you can watch money mindset videos. Until later, beautiful people.